midshipmen. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. And build that resume. Welcome everyone to Annapolis, Maryland, home of the Navy Midshipmen. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Navy Midshipmen. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Navy ready for kickoff as we get this game started. Looking for blockers. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes and they'll stop him at the 16. The Wolverines offense will have the football first. Throw it to start the drive. Catch in the middle, it's Westbrook. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down.
That's a really nice pass. You can see why this guy right here gives the Michigan faithful reason to be optimistic. You know, for years we know Michigan has always been good at running the football, but they've got to be able to throw. They've got to be more consistent making big plays through the air. This guy gives them that chance.
Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down, now back to the line. Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Gage. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Bring in the heat. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Wolverines started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolverines. They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
On the option. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he keeps it himself. A good decision there, and it gives this offense a first down. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Goes to the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Navy now in trouble here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Navy will have to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Might as well stick with him. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Wolverines, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. On target to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? To the air on first down. Just tried to ease it out there, and it falls incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Gage. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Leaves it with the back. Hits that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Grabbed behind the line. It's Conway. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the left. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Out of the gun, the running back has it. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After with a good pickup on first down. Let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll run it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Navy now facing third and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive, now out close to midfield. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. They'll run the option. They could have used a little bit more there. Pick up of 3. It's 3rd and 7. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Navy will have to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Well, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
Defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Wolverines have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle. It's Westbrook. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold on. Offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Tight end now in motion. The inside handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. A huge third down here in the brigade from the Naval Academy, letting this offense hear it. He's looking downfield to throw. He lobs one high down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And here comes the Navy offense. To the ground with the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Right back to the well. Runs through the tackle. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. They go to the ground. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. Navy will have to punt it away. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be the give. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. The Wolverines line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. Looking to throw for it. Touchdown, Michigan! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
You know, there are so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. But now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Toss sweep right. Creates a little room. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires deep on the run. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking downfield on first down. Fires the pass, intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
And that's a play the defense absolutely had to have. They've given up some big plays in this first half, and they're down on the scoreboard right now. Something positive needed to happen. Maybe that's the interception that changes the momentum in this game. It's now up to their offense to try and score some points here before the first half ends.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Looking to throw on first down. He's got him still on his feet. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Navy!
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense, keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you have been calling a great broadcast today from there in Annapolis. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the hallowed grounds of the U.S. Naval Academy.
And the Wolverines will kick it off to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all. Turn at the 22. And Navy will go back on the attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's...
This defense, and I get ball first.
Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. The midshipmen come to the line on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Has to get there to move the sticks. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience. Here comes Navy back to the line after picking up the first down. The give to the back. Breaks the tackle. Ball is loose. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Got him looking run. He wants to throw. Got his man quickly. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Back to pass. There's the pressure. They bring him down, but not before he gets just enough to move the chains. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Gonna run it. It's Conway. Got enough for the first. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The midshipman moved the sticks with that powerful running game. Rides the back and leaves it. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Slams it ahead. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, midshipman.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Nebraska is ahead in this one, but unlike the days of Tom Osborne, this has not been a blowout today in Lincoln. They're up by 11 over Western Kentucky. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes fine. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got a man. It's Westbrook. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. They'll run play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Westbrook. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. They'll leave it with him. He breaks a tackle. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wolverines with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Pass is incomplete, and by this stage of his career, you'd think a junior quarterback might take a little better care of the football. From the gun, to give, looking for room. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. On the option. Now the toss. Off to the races to the right. The tag. Touchdown, Wolverines. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly. Get it to your running back. And how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic on the ground at the 20. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll test the right side. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Quickly out to the tight end. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. The midshipmen come to the line facing 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Running into the open space. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the 1st down. Navy is clicking on all cylinders right now. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Right on the money.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. Good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Navy comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Let's go. They'll go to the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. He'll do it himself. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. The midshipmen move the sticks with that powerful running game. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Conway. Across the 25. He's got room. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll move the wide receiver. The run from the shotgun. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Here's a heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Nice job by this defense here. They didn't do a good enough job on the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Dead center perfect. That'll bring him to within 4. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. So here comes the Michigan offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the 4th quarter.
With the catch, it's Gage. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. He'll pull it on the read. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Kick is in the air. The coverage team was down there to corral him. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Off the boot, looking for his man. Fires to the big fella. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. Not just hard-nosed running, that's cement-nosed running as he gets it to the 25. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Finds a tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air on 1st down. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a good gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. It's a reverse. Outstanding work by this defense, reading their keys, staying at home, and knocking him down for a loss. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. He's got it on the run. Goes out of bounds, but they'll be set up with a 1st and goal. And this offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They go right back to their man on 2nd and goal. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Absolutely perfect. The lead now up to 7 at 24-17. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20-yard. Coverage on that kick. And here comes the Navy offense. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The midshipman could get really aggressive here on 2nd and short. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now facing a 3rd and long. Rushes on him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Quarterback got it himself. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. And off from the shotgun. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Navy now facing 3rd and short. He'll keep it himself. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Most important part of the punch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on first. Breaks into the open. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked. Good run and a first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Intercepted deep in his own end. Got